don't need nothing in that building to let us know what we saw. We all saw murder. We all know what the verdict truly is. Chauvin! Guilty! Chauvin! Guilty! Chauvin! Guilty! Chauvin! Guilty!
You stand on a motherfucker's neck for 9 minutes, 29 seconds, with your hands in your pocket, with your feet off the ground, all your weight on a person's neck. When people kill in the hood, they get life for it. They go to jail. Cops, they get a motherfucking paid leave when they kill us. And we supposed to just fucking accept that. We angry. We don't know how to go about it. We don't know how to litigate. We gonna tear something up. That's all the fuck we know how to do. We tired, bro. We hurting. Our children are afraid. Resisting don't mean you need to lose your life. Because I done seen some white people try to kill y'all, stab y'all, run up on y'all. You were very patient with them. We're tired of this shit, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets off.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna get off. That's why he was looking in that camera like this, bro. He wasn't scared.
These are white people that live out in the suburbs. They don't know the mannerisms. They don't know how people talk. And then they come into the city. They literally think that this is a wild war zone and they're ready to shoot. We need our own people, you know, securing the streets.
I have a friend right now doing life without parole for a crime she didn't commit. She just dropped someone off. She didn't even drive. She dropped them off. They committed a murder. She had no idea, and they implicated her on the murder. She's in Stillwater Prison. Her name's Antoinette Johnson. Free her. She's been in there for 4 years. So if she can get life without parole, and we've seen him murder, then he should be doing the same time.
The guy fucking killed him on video.
This is as blatant as it gets. It's in the black and white. It's in the numbers. If Derek Chauvin doesn't get at least 20, 25, it's going to be an uprising. It's going to all burn.
Because it's peaceful, we should overcome. Marching that shit ain't been working. Where is the dude that killed my homeboy Philando in cold blood? He probably a cop somewhere else in a different state.
You feel?
Geronimo Yanez. Please don't forget to subscribe because a lot of people that watch my videos don't subscribe apparently, and hit that bell. I believe I think he's still on the job, but let me just, yeah, he was hired by the Fort Worth Police Department 2 years ago. Following the recent high-profile resignation of Aaron Dean, the officer who shot and killed an unarmed black woman, Fort Worth police have decided to replace Dean, who shot and killed an unarmed black woman, with Geronimo Yanez. Bro, is this a fucking joke? There's no way. Is this real, dude? What the fuck? Is the Nordley like a... No, I don't know if this is a real fucking website or not. This looks like a fake website. There's no way. There's no fucking way. I think I'm being debated. There's no fucking way. There's no way that that's real, right? There's no fucking way. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's like a fake website or some shit. It's fucking. There's no way. There's no shot. It's satire, right? It's got to be a satire website, right? Geronimo Yanez. No. There's no way. It's their local Onion publication. Oh, okay. The Nordley is Minnesota's local take on the Onion. Okay, Jesus Christ. Motherfucker, I picked up on it immediately. Give me a goddamn break. I read it and was like, nope, there's no way. It's a fucking fake website. Hold on. The stream is the Onion channel of Twitch. I mean, a big chunk of what I do here is literally fucking talk about people who believe in the Onion-style news articles. So, I mean, he left the police department, right? And he got paid $48,500 as he left the police department, which employed him at the time. And he will be paid the money in a lump sum, minus applicable deductions of withholdings for state and federal taxes. They're also paying him up to 600 hours of accrued and unused personal leave pay. His annual salary was more than $72,600, not including overtime pay, according to the documents released by the city. This video is going to last forever. I mean, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to, like, not fucking give you additional information on matters that are being discussed? I think that's probably why a lot of people watch videos like this rather than just watching it on their own, right?
Feel me? Fuck them. They got guns, we got guns. They got vests, we got vests. We not our ancestors, bro. We'll die for a reason now.
they don't make the right choice, Minnesota's gonna have to pay.
There's got to be an immense weight on the jury. There's a realization that it isn't just about Chauvin. It's an indictment of a system.
We need justice. This is the day.
Now, the riots after the death of George Floyd last May damaged hundreds of businesses, especially in the Lake Street corridor in Uptown.
They were smashing cash registers with hammers to steal other people's money.
So counterproductive, it's beyond belief.
I understand that it's not easy to keep emotions in check when nobody seems to be keeping them in check. I get it. Now you start committing crimes and it's a riot, that's not protest.
That's not that.
Everyone feel like that. Everybody feel like that. That's all I gotta say.
We burnt everything down. And we gonna keep burning everything down, and y'all gonna keep giving out these 20K loans, and we gonna keep finessing the government, folks. Stop killing us. We don't do no harm. Y'all act like we walk around this bitch with bombs. Y'all act like we walk around this bitch armed for no reason. We got a reason to be armed, bro. Only reason why these little niggas got guns, folks, is because they scared of the police, folks. And when motherfuckers start shooting back at them, then they gonna say it's our skin color. It's our motherfucking where we from, bro. They put us where we at, bro. Record these apartment buildings, folks. Record it, folks. This is really the hood. It's 7 buildings, bro, full of niggas that do the same shit. We doing shit to make them look at us like that, bro. We can't really blame them, but they can't be scared either. What y'all scared for? You got a shotgun in your car. You got a pistol on your hip. You got a taser on the other side. You around this bitch looking like Batman, and you scared. If you scared, quit. Because if it was me, I would have been dead too. Why? Because I fight back. I'm never going.
Today, we are seeing Minnesota National Guard members stationed throughout the city. People who live and work in this community are just trying to prepare for whatever outcome is possible.
In the next 10 minutes, you're going to witness history. This verdict is going to determine what we see for policing and politics going forward for this city.
We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony, find
The people who get upset at the riots or get upset at the protests, the question I have is, like, why do you let it get to that point? Because I've said this before, people don't want to burn buildings down. People don't want to live in a state of chaos, especially in their own neighborhoods, right? But the reason why they live in a state of chaos is because there's no other way that they can communicate their needs, their demands, and they feel as though they're living in a state of chaos when the state, that's a lie. People enjoyed it. Yeah, dude. Totally, dude. Yeah. And yeah, it's because, inherently black people are just like incapable of like having a consistent or coherent approach to police brutality and the disproportionate violence that they face from cops as an occupying force in their neighborhoods. Yeah, just you're taking, when you do that, you're basically taking the long way to say, like, they're savages. You know that, right? Like, that's it. That's literally what you're doing. Or maybe if you listen to people, you would hear what they have to say. They would say that they're saying that, like, no one is fucking listening to us. And I've said this already. It's a state of chaos always. Everyone wants law and order. Black people want law and order. White people want law and order. Everyone wants law and order. Okay? But there is no law and order if the presence of police in your community is seen as a lawless and chaotic force that can even murder you at a routine traffic stop and get away scot-free. And that's what this conversation is about. That's what these people are talking about. Like, it should never have to get to this point. It's sad that it gets to this point. Like, a lot of people talk about how the riots and, like, people are afraid of the riots, and that's why the Derek Chauvin trial ended the way it did, right? That's why Derek Chauvin was convicted of murder. Think about what you're saying when you believe that notion, when you agree with that take. What you're basically saying there is that It takes cities to fucking burn down for justice to be served when a white police officer brutally murders a black unarmed citizen who is innocent in front of 45 people with video footage from numerous different angles. Like, it's only when that happens that justice is served. Because even most people that could agree with that point of view, and that's not even justice, by the way, that is the pathway towards justice. That's just the first step in accountability. That's the first step in accountability. It shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't take this much. It shouldn't be this much pain and suffering for a person like Derek Chauvin to be convicted. Not only that, but also that should be the norm. That shouldn't be the exception. That should be the fucking rule. Okay? Sometimes I like to think about it in more positive terms. Sometimes I like to be more hopeful. Usually I'm very pessimistic. So I hope that change will come from this. So that it doesn't take burning down your own neighborhood for people to for justice to be served. You're going off on a rant on something else. I said people enjoy destroying shit. That's so dumb, dude. What reforms will induce these changes to rectify the police? It's just not going to happen. It's most likely not going to happen.
And the defendant.
Derek Chauvin's been found guilty!
It's literally a fucking zero-head, like, animalistic take, by the way. It's basically a self-report when you just are saying that, like, there is no reason that fucking Target burns down, and it's simply because people enjoy it. I mean, that's a self-report, my friend. That's literally a self-report. And the reason why I say that is because, like, Targets aren't fucking burning down randomly. There's always an action that sparks this kind of reaction, right? It's not like fucking black communities or people that live in black communities or white people, if you want to fucking say, like, it's all white people that are burning down neighborhoods or whatever the fuck, and not black people. Whatever your point of view is, it doesn't happen regularly. People don't fucking fly to a black neighborhood and go burn the Target down there every weekend for funsies. So even if you believe that it's for funsies and for the entertainment value of burning something down, then why isn't it happening regularly? Why does it seem to happen immediately in the aftermath of protests that come out as a consequence of police brutality? Anyway, I'm going to run this back from here because, sorry, I did a fucking quick pause here. Must be just a coincidence, I guess.
And politics going forward for this city.
We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony, find the defendant.
Derek Chauvin's been found guilty!
3 convictions!
Say his name! Say his name! Say his name!
The world had to stop! The world had to stop! Everybody had to stay home and watch 9 minutes of this shit! Watch a black man cry out for his mother, who's already gone! We had to watch that while everyone was inside quarantining. The world had to stop. The world had to stop for this victory. I'm joyous. I'm angry. I'm still angry. I want to bring black life into this world without us having to do this shit. I want us to grow old, be unscathed, be unbothered, and flourish.
Now people are going to see that a law cannot continue to be above the law and get away with it.
This is only the beginning. This is one victory. We need 3,000 victories for over 400 years. That's it. I want to take this whole country back. This is our fucking country. We got this.
Conservatives see rhetoric like this And literally we would be like, see, they're hungry for more. They're hungry for violence. Because deep down inside, they recognize that what America as a country, what America as a country has done to black people in general is incredibly brutal. So anytime that rhetoric even slides a little bit from justice to revenge, even if it is still justice ultimately, and that is just someone asking for justice there and not looking for revenge, they quickly are like, whoa, 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 look at that. Look, see, they're hungry for more. You give them an inch and they want a mile, right? Well, sometimes the road to justice is not an inch, but is literally a mile long. And in the case of equity for black people, it is a mile long.
This victory, but now we have to abolish every system in America that doesn't work for black people. And that's every system in America.
They gonna get on TV and say that the system works, but they'll be lying. The system don't work, didn't work. We work.
This shows that the pressure of the people fucking works.
I'm very much surprised. If you want to keep it honest, this is un-American.
He thought he might have got a manslaughter count, but now he's feeling it. He's feeling it. He had to go to jail. He's in jail right now.
It's definitely unique. First time in the history of Minnesota. How crazy is that, dude? First time a fucking white cop has killed a black person has gotten convicted, dude. That's nuts, dude. That's fucking nuts. Just think about that. Yeah, think about that, motherfucker, when you're like, bro, why are these people burning shit down? Why are they burning this shit down? First time, dude. And even then, so many of those people outside of that courthouse still thought he was going to get away. They were preparing that he was going to get away.
That's the jail with the clock.
Obviously, the prison industrial complex is one of the biggest fucking problems in our country, but I want to see that motherfucker rot in jail.
We stepped up because we seen how that shit affected us. Boy, it's all love today.
Bro, the reason why it's not going to get buried and your arguments are fucking idiotic and futile is because in an entire video of people describing the anger and the emotion and why they feel like why they feel like they're pushed to the fucking the brink of destruction, self-destruction even, you literally still go around and go, I'm going to avoid every black person that has described their personal feelings and why things are happening in their own neighborhoods, and instead say, there are Reddit videos that I've seen that prove otherwise, so I don't give a fuck. Okay? So that's precisely why I'm not going to bury you. I usually respond to idiotic takes like this to you know, put forward a larger, more comprehensive fucking POV here. But I just want you to truly understand that, like, you know, I'm sorry, sir. I saw Reddit threads, so you're fucking wrong. Like, without recognizing how fucking stupid you are. Oh, I see how happy people were while doing it. Okay, dude.
Hey, it's 420. Spark that motherfucking shit. And turn the fuck up, because history has been made.
We won.
Fuck you, you guilty bastard! Derek Chauvin's a guilty bastard! He sucks dick!
It's the result that we wanted. It's kind of great.
It's time to celebrate. Some people say it's not nothing. It is something.
Now you have a case that's already been proven. Now you have something to go off. Think about most trials. They always go back to different trials and different verdicts. So now you have some proof.
They need to convict all of them, and Kim Potter as well.
I don't even talk to my dad like that. My dad just got out of jail. He got out of jail and he called me and he told me my cousin dead. I'm like, how he died? I'm thinking it's some niggas. Nah, it's the police.
Who'd you say your cousin was?
Dante Wright.
Protests on the streets
Jesus
of suburban
Christ.
Minneapolis yesterday after a police officer shot and killed 20-year-old
Holy shit,
Dante
dude.
Wright during a traffic stop.
According to the police chief, who has since resigned, Potter thought she was firing her taser, but drew her gun instead by mistake.
The first instinct somebody does when they're scared is they run. You know what I'm saying? If you get into an argument with somebody and you're scared, you're gonna walk away. He knew what type of time the police was on, you know? You didn't even tell my brother what he was being pulled out the car for. You know, if you guys would have been honest, you guys knew who my brother was. It's not right. Is she colorblind? I mean, a taser is bright yellow. A gun is dark black. One's metal, one's plastic. One weighs more than the other. It's not a mistake. It's a murder.
You can't tell me a 25-year veteran on the police force doesn't know a taser from a Glock.
How do you consciously want to taser someone, but subconsciously you're trying to kill him?
I think it's because she was scared. She was scared. She looked him up. Okay, he got gun charges. I get that. But that don't mean you got to be scared. If you scared, quit.
What does she fear? What was she in fear of? You got a guy grabbing them. He's just trying to get away real quick. What is the fear?
Could be a sweet old woman with her license and registration, or it could be a violent criminal with a machine gun.
26 years on the force, you tell me. If I was to be in that car, that wouldn't have been the situation that would have happened. They would have gave me a ticket and let me go on about my way.
Why is that?
Because the color of my skin.
In the video, you can see the 20-year-old waving around a firearm, holding a bottle of Hennessy, flashing large piles of cash.
This is why local news is a fucking is led by demons, by the way. Like, because of this shit, okay? They do this shit straight up to in the aftermath of a violent altercation where a fucking cop straight up murders a black person. They want to fucking add puzzle pieces to try and justify it. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit if he has videos where he's fucking throwing guns around? Did the cop know that? No. And this used to be the norm. It's not this bad anymore, except for local news. Local news does this shit all the time. Local news does this shit all the fucking time still. But I remember a time when I used to cover police brutality, and this was the fucking norm. This was the norm for Michael Brown, Eric Garner, every single black victim of police brutality. Every single time a black person died, the national news broadcast. And that includes the New York fucking Times. That includes fucking CNN. Every single time they would run this like extensive background and rap sheet on a victim. On a victim of police brutality. Trayvon Martin. They do it with everyone. They've done it. They used to do it all the fucking time.
And smoking what appears to be marijuana.
I'm 19, but I've been seeing guns since I was 5. We all scared. We've been scared since a little kid.
Bro, do you know that they're watching all this death on the internet? That's traumatizing them. They don't feel safe when they see a cop. Why the fuck wouldn't he run?
Yeah, he fucked up. Everybody fucks up. Yeah, he got pictures with guns. Everybody got pictures with guns. Real shit, that man had kids though. Use your handcuffs. Fuck is you talking about? Use your handcuffs. Them bitches work.
There is no justice. Regardless of if she gets 100 years, 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, there's no justice that served. My brother lost his life. We lost a part of us. You know what I mean? We lost a piece of us.
When's the last time you saw Dante?
About an hour before he was murdered. We were supposed to go to Applebee's. We were supposed to go to Applebee's for sure. That's just our family spot. We always go there. Dante went to the store. You can ask him how much was my brother up here.
He was one of the most loved persons in this store. We used to love this guy. He comes in, walks around, get his juice, come back here to the front counter, buy kosher. Every time he comes in my shift, if he has 50 cents left or $1, he just buy gushers. Every day.
That's one pack. I don't even know. It's good. These gushers are for you, bro. We love you, and we gonna stand on their neck till we get justice for you.
Damn. That was a good video. That was a good video specifically because you don't get to see that usually. Like, you get to see the other side, especially if you watch this on local news. You either see nothing about the person himself, the impact that they had, the people that they left behind. You just see like the worst moments where you know, not even the worst moments, just like normal moments that are used to fucking justify someone being brutally murdered. That's why whenever these fucking protests started, and people were like, dude, I can't believe you're like justifying looting and rioting or whatever the fuck. I can't believe you're justifying like people burning buildings down. I was like, listen, everybody knows that that is bad. Like, everybody understands that. The people in those communities understand that. Okay? They get it. Nobody wants that to happen. They're doing it because they're pushed to a fucking corner where they feel like there's no way out, or people are just not listening to them. And the demands that they have are really fucking simple. It's like, stop fucking operating like an occupying force in the communities that you're supposed to protect and serve.